You guys are always dealing with scary stuff, but this season, terrorist attacks in this country, I mean, talk about hitting close to home.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous when you pick up the script from week to week going, I don't know what's going to happen? And
yeah, actually, because it's so prophetic. I mean, what's scary is that they write these things, it airs, and then it happens.
And then it happens.
Well, maybe the terrorists are getting ideas from the script.
No. Actually, we've been accused of that, and I don't think it's...
I hope not.
You say they write it, they air it, and then it happens. Coincidence?
I think what they're so brilliant at, these writers, is keying into politics and the fear and what's going on, and I think they're just, it's not that they're giving people ideas, I think they're just so keyed in to the consciousness and the
But you're a poor character. You've been shot at, you've been kidnapped, you've had the bioterrorism thing, you've got divorced, that's pretty bad.
Husband went to jail.
Everything. Depressing. It is depressing.
God, when you put it all together, like...
I know, but somehow you all always get to come through shining. Maybe you can tell our real FBI what to do so that they can come through shining. But talking about the husband, he just got out of jail. Now he's working back under the counter-terrorism group. You know, a lot of people are pushing for y'all to have a happy ending because we need to have a little love on the show when people are getting shot and killed constantly. So do people come up to you and tell you that they want there to be a love connection?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's always this, it's so human in the face of all this tragedy, and I think it's very real to want some hope and love, and that's survival. You know, it's like love is so tied into hope and survival, and I think when you're faced with death, and I know when I was in New York around 9/11, that was very real. I mean, this is a television show, this is fantasy, but it keys into something that when we hit survival mode, we want that first thing. Who do I tell that I love them if I'm going to die?
Right.
And then I think that's a real part of the show.
It's like, well, it's the soulmates thing is what they've been talking about. The two characters are soulmates. Do you believe that that actually occurs?
Oh, man. Love is a kicker. and soulmates. I think you do see someone that just, no matter what you do, you're just meant to be. You know, I think, it's with these characters, they've been torn apart, and nothing makes sense that they should be together again, but they are. And I think that's true of love. No matter what you try, I mean, because really, I'd be really happy never.
True,
I don't look to fall in love. I don't think I ever. I haven't really thought about this, but
Have you fallen in love?
Have I fallen in love? Yeah.
Yeah? So that's good.
I mean, no, it's terrible. It's terrible because, you walk along, you have, full life and friends and family and yourself and then you just go mad.
Wham! Bam!
And bam! Yeah, you just like,
I had to.
oh, man. Yeah.
Well, it disrupts your life. Is that what it disrupts you?
Yeah, it's so consuming, and I mean, at least the way I fall in love, it's like, it's so consuming, and it's so...
It's fun, though.
Yeah, and if it lasts...
You give up yourself.
That phase only lasts a while, so you enjoy it. Really?
I want to talk about your childhood, or at least part of it. Your mom was a head administrator at a prison in Seattle for 10 years?
At a jail for 10 years.
What was that like for you as a kid, having your mom do that job? How did that influence you?
I think, well, a lot of it is that I see people both... I mean, she really instilled in me that people are personally responsible for what they do. She ran, the jail was related to drug and alcohol abuse crimes, and yet you still have to have humanity and that attitude of there for the grace of God, and you can have both. You don't have to demonize people or call them monsters, and you can show them compassion, but you still have to show that they have to
good
pay
life
for what
lessons.
Yeah, so I think she taught me a lot with that.
Well, you're a lovely lady. Thank you for finally joining us at The View, and we love the show as well. Our thanks to Reiko, Aylesworth. More airs tonight. Check your local listings for Tom. We'll be right back.